sorry y'all for how I look. But I have a little testimony for y'all because my God has never been a liar. Okay, so I am a senior. I have recently graduated and I started applying to colleges, right? Keep in mind, out of a 5.0, not to brag on that, but out of 5.0, I have a 4.0. I've taken AP, dual credit classes, K-level classes. I am, I'm very smart and intelligent. I get to applying. I literally get accepted to all the colleges except for Austin. Like, I'm getting accepted, right? But the thing is that it's not that part, it's the financial part of it. Like, each time I would apply, they're not giving me no kind of money or anything to, like, be able to go to school. And I'm just talking to God, and I'm like, God, do you not want me to go to college? Like, what is moving? Because you know my situation. You know I don't have no money saved up. You know I don't have certain things lined up, right? And God says, no, you're going to go to college. And he leads me to apply to HCU. Now, for those of you who don't know, Dallas Baptist University, which is basically AKA Houston Christian University. And at first I'm just applying just to apply because, like, just to do it. Obeying. And literally tell me why, like, I get accepted, all that good stuff. And they ended up giving me scholarships, giving me money. But the thing is that I still had 12K to cover. And with 12K to cover for the entire year, I'm just like, how am I going to do that? There's different options. Of course, you can do a loan or your parents can do loans or whatever like that. But even with that, I would still have 3K left. And my mom was like, I'm not going to sign for any loans. So, and I kind of get it because she doesn't want me to go into college, like, with debt already in hand. Like, and I kind of agree with that. So it's like, I just don't know what else to do. Then God leads me to apply for their scholarship, which is the CCB scholarship, the business scholarship. If you didn't know, I'm doing marketing business. And I apply. He's telling me, like, look, this is yours. This is yours. And I never know my God to be no liar. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm over here. I'm talking to my homegirl, my sister in Christ. Like, you know what? It's at this point, I'm just waiting to see, like, when I'm finna get it. It's not an if, it's a when. And he leads me, to apply. I apply. I end up making to the second round of the scholarship, which is just the interview. And when I tell y'all, this is supposed to be 30 minutes long, but she was saying, like, at the beginning of the call, well, it's not gonna take long, just have a couple of questions. I expect just to last she expected just to last like 5 minutes, right? And literally tell me why we end up almost like going over the time limit. Like, when I tell you that conversation was that good, she's over here talking about how she's gonna have a baby, her husband, how she wants to learn how to bake. Like, me and this lady getting to know each other a little bit, And tell me why, literally, I tell God, I say, yeah, even if I don't get it, I still believe in you. I still know you're a great God. But I know God told me I was gonna get it, so it really don't matter. And at that point, from that point, it happened like 3 to 4 weeks, almost a month. I get to calling up there because I'm just like, where is it at? Where is it at? I'm looking, right? And I emailed her, she don't respond. I talked to my counselor, she ended up emailing me back. And till the next day, I get an email saying that I did not get the scholarship. And when I tell y'all, I was in transparency, I was in so much distress, depressed, or whatever it was. Literally, like, it was just bad. Like, I felt like, not saying that I'm on Job's level of severe pain, but y'all remember when Job's friends went to go see Job and he was in so much distress, they just laid there. Literally. Like, that was literally me. Like my mom, she was just like trying to like sugar things up, like, make it sound like it's better than what it was, but it wasn't. It was terrible because I had no other option. That was my last thing. To me, I had no other option. But like the options that were in front of me, that was the last one. And I was scrolling on my YouTube when I was doing my little skincare or whatever, and literally I came across this video of this woman. The title said something about $35. She was talking about, I had my last $35. This is what God did with it, right? And $35 has a very good significance. Let me break that down real quick so y'all can understand. So as you already know, I don't have no job. I didn't have no physical money at the time. And literally, I'm finna go on vacation or whatever that we've been planning for like months now. And I wanted to get my toes done. I don't have no money or whatever. I'm just like, God, I just need a way to get my toes done. Like that's the one. Like everything else, I can probably do myself. Do my lashes at home. Do my nails at home. Everything. But I want some acrylic toes, right? I call up there. It's like $35. I'm like, God, this is the one thing that I want. And through that, through my mom, I was able to work for them $35. Girl, and I worked. She she went to every single penny was deserved. Okay. And now I have the money or whatever. So that was just me believing in God, having faith that it was gonna happen. So literally, that $35 on that little title screen allowed me to click on it because I'm just like 35. Out of all the numbers, you choose 35. Of the infinite amount of numbers, you choose 35. And she goes on to explain how she literally only had $35. She just went through a separation, divorce, I'm guessing. She finna lose her apartment. Pretty sure she got kids. It's a whole thing. She goes and she drives past an apartment building. And God tells her to apply, right? And she's like, I'm gonna apply. Now, when she does apply, and her first intentions was just to lie. Like, I'm just finna lie this out, whatever, because I need to, get in. But God told her not to lie, so she didn't lie, right? Later on, she ends up getting a call back saying that she didn't get the apartment, right? And she said, I talked to this lady, I bared my soul. She knows everything that's going on right now. And literally, tell me why. She calls it oh, I already talked to the manager and I wish I can give it to you, but I can. The manager said no. Maybe you can call back in 6 months after you get your credit and stuff right and you get money. Because remember, she didn't have no job. She had no income. So tell me why. Later on, I'm not sure the exact time or whatever, but she's gonna get another call back. Apparently, that manager is not gone. There's a new manager. And that same employee wants to go talk to the new manager or whatever. And the new manager was like, yeah, ask her which unit that she wants. But not only did she get to choose whatever unit that she wanted for that apartment, but she also got 3 months free on rent. 3 months of free rent, right? It don't stop there. Tell me why. Back when she was looking for the apartment or waiting for God, she sees this lady and she tells her, she's like, it's a lady of importance. I can tell by the way she's talking on this phone. She asks for a job. She tells her she's not hiring, but she does take her information, right? And that same month that she moved into that apartment, that lady gave her a call back saying, are you still looking for a job? She says, yeah. She ends up getting hired, but it's only a temporary position. It's how good my God is. It don't ever stop there. Tell me why this lady ends up liking this other lady so much that she creates her own position. Like she creates her own position for her. So that when now she has a permanent job. It's in the health department, so you have to have certain degrees for a certain level, And just listening to her testimony with that made me like, you know what? I'm finna call these people back. Because I have never known my God to be a liar. You can let me know if he ever done you like that, baby. Because he's never done me like that ever in my entire life. So I called her back. Her name is Miss Emily. I called Miss Emily back. I ended up calling her to the school, getting their phone numbers. Miss Emily, the assistant, and then the main person running the show. Call Miss Emily. She don't answer. I leave her a voicemail, call back, right? Call her again. She don't answer, whatever. I call the main person running the show. He doesn't answer. I leave a callback number. I'm just saying all this to say, I believe in my God. And someone's finna have to shake, babe, because God told me one thing, and it's finna happen. Okay? It's gonna happen. So it's not an if it will happen. It's a win. Mm-hmm. Just remember, y'all, God loves you. Okay? He's not gonna lie to you. He's not gonna do you dirty. He's not gonna stab you in the back like them boys did. He's not gonna stab you in the back like them girls did. Okay? And yeah, this is just my testimony because I'm finna post this and we just gonna see where it go. Okay? And I'm gonna update y'all if something happen, if something shaking, if it don't. Because even if God is still good. Okay?